Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to present the AACR Distinguished Public Service Award for Lifetime Achievement in Cancer Research to Dr. Franco Cavalli. Dr. Cavalli is president of the Foundation for the Institute of Oncology Research, the International Conference on Malignant Lymphoma, and the International Extranodal Lymphoma Study Group. He is also past president of the Union for International Cancer Control, past chairman of the Scientific Committee of the European School of Oncology, and president of the World Oncology Forum. Dr. Cavalli is being honored for his long-standing scientific accomplishments in breast cancer, leukemia, and lymphoma fields, as well as for his clinical investigations involving VP16 and impactful contributions to the development of therapeutics such as cisplatin, carboplatin, and paclitaxel. Additionally, we recognize his visionary leadership and commitment to improving global cancer research and health through several innovative mechanisms, including the founding of the Oncology Institute of Southern Switzerland, the co-founding of the European School of Oncology, and the initiation and long-term development of the International Conference on Malignant Lymphoma, the world's premier lymphoma conference. Dr. Cavalli has received many prestigious awards and honors over the course of his celebrated and highly productive career, including the Chinese American Hematologist and Oncologist Network Lifetime Achievement Award, the European Society for Medical Oncology Lifetime Achievement Award, the Swiss Cancer League Prize, and the Pescola Recognition for Contribution to Oncology Award. He has published more than 600 articles in peer-reviewed journals and has contributed to the publication of several textbooks, including the revered Textbook of Medical Oncology. He was also the founding editor and editor-in-chief of the Annals of Oncology, European's premier medical oncology journal. Dr. Cavalli has been a member of the AACR since 1981, and we are pleased to honor him for his myriad of stellar contributions to cancer research and care. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Dr. Franco Cavalli.
Dr. Greenberg, Dr. Foti, dear members, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it is a huge pleasure for me to be here today to receive this prestigious award, for which I am extremely grateful to all the members of the Board of Directors of AACR, and in particular to Dr. Foti. To be honest, I had never imagined that I would one day receive such an award. When I was informed by a very kind letter from Dr. Foti, I was deeply moved. While it is true that the older you become, the easier you are moved, I can nevertheless assure you that I had a strong emotional response. Of course, my gratitude goes mainly out to all of my collaborators who have enabled me to achieve at least some of my professional dreams. I am therefore particularly delighted that the organizing committee of this year's AACR Congress asked me to present a keynote address to highlight some of my accomplishments, both as physician and as well as a researcher. My keynote lecture will take place this afternoon at 4:15 p.m. in room 33 on the upper level. Now, I would like just to focus on one of the many topics I will cover then, the World Oncology Forum. an organization I created in the name of the European School of Oncology in 2012 to regularly assess, together with many worldwide experts, the situation in the global fight against cancer. In 2012, we met to answer the question, are we winning the war against cancer? And decided to launch an appeal, Stop Cancer Now, in which we delineated 10 measures necessary to avoid an impending disaster, mainly in the developing countries. After that, we met regularly. I had even the possibility, without a lot of success, alas, to present our proposal at the World Economic Forum in Davos. At the last WOF, which took place in September 2023, with the very fruitful and important participation of Dr. Foti, we tried to evaluate, to see whether, in the meantime, the global situation had become better or worse. While there is some improvement, we are very concerned, mainly because cancer is very soon to become the #1 cause of death in all countries. And in the poor part of the world, the mortality for cancer is going to increase by almost 100% between 2020 and 2040. We know what should be done to avoid this disaster, mainly investing much more in prevention and early diagnosis. An obstacle, however, is the fact that the most powerful international political institutions, starting by G20 and G7, still refuse to tackle this problem today. It is therefore our absolute duty as oncologists, researchers, physicians, perhaps just as human beings, to do whatever we can to convince them to act and to act soon and now. Should I be able to convince some of the attendees here to become more active in pursuing this objective, I would be even more enthusiastic about this award. Thank you very much for your attention.